So we're stopping in the car park in Keswick by the Century Theatre. Most motorhomes stop up the top end there. That's obviously us over there. Loads of room. Does state no overnight parking, but we've never been bothered and we've stayed here on numerous occasions. As long as you pay, then they'll let you stay and just tidy up after yourselves as well. Otherwise you're going to end up spoiling it for everybody. But as you can see, the car park's quite big. To get into Keswick, just walk down the road there. We're heading up towards the lake, up this way, and we're going to go around the lake, catching a bit. So this is the shores of Derwentwater. As a young lad, just over there, I used to sort out the rowing boats, bail them out, push them out, and then used to help on the launch sometimes on the motorboats. What a place to grow up in as a kid. It's just at Price Crag. Our route today is going to take us beside the lake, all the way to the top, round, down the side of Catbells, round into Portscale, and then back into Keswick, catching up. So this is a boardwalk that they've put in recent years, just stops you going through and get a lot muddy to the split of the woods. I don't know if you can see the stones there. The last time we were here, we actually walked in, so there's obviously been a fair bit of rain, and the lake's filled up somewhat. Here's the views of Wall Crag, all the way down, and then just below there we'll have Ashness Bridge, and then what end left up to Borodale, up the top of the lake. Amazing views, and people enjoying a bit of fun on the water there, paddle boarding. And yeah, let's crack on. So again, looking across Derwentwater itself, Catbells and the pikes. Absolutely nothing to see on this walk, absolutely nothing. Only joking. And we're looking for a spare penny. With the water being so high due to a lot of rainfall, it does make the going a little bit more difficult, but we'll get there. We've got a waterfall, and that's just back down on the lake shore for a little spell. And that's the Ashness Bridge jetty. Still 2.5 miles covered. So usually this time of the year, that's normally just like a trickle, but obviously with the heavy rains that we've all had, it's pouring down, and that's probably one of the main reasons, that would be the main reason why the lake water level is quite high, but can't have everything, can we? Let's crack on. So when you get to the Kettlewell car park along the shore of Derwentwater, you've got to cross the road and come into the woods and head up towards the door that way, because there's no access via the shoreline. So now at the door, see the launch there, looking back towards Skidder. called the Door Hotel, but I used to know it as the Door Swiss Hotel. Very posh. Anyhow, let's crack on. So that's as we left the road just north of the Door to pick up this path. It's going to take us over what we used to refer to as the Kissing Bridge, but it's actually the Chinese Bridge. Looking up towards the Grange, and then that little hill there, where that white van is. When I was a child, I fell off a push bike there and scraped all the skin off myself. Looking down the lake itself towards Skidder and Lattrig, and at the moment we're just at 4 miles. I'm not doing too bad. Catch you in a bit. Up towards Grange and Bodydale. We'll be able to see if there's a little brown trout in there swimming away. So at the top end of Derwentwater, this is where Swallows and Lambs film was filmed, some parts of it up here, and another film that was filmed on Derwentwater, right down at Derwentwater shore, was Quadrophenia. There you go. Lovely. So that's the High Brandlhow jetty, again looking back towards the top end of Derwentwater. And we've just gone through the woods now, heading back towards Portinscale. So is the cat bells itself. I don't know if you can see them like humans, like little ants going all the way up the ridge. And then right at the top, we'll just continue going down the side of Derwentwater. Very peaceful. There's Jack taking a photo. There's one of the Keswick launches taking happy tourists around the lake. That's on its way into Hawes End. And then you've got another one that's just come from Hawes End. So far we've walked from Keswick itself all the way around the lake up to the top, and now we're just going to follow it round and then just to the side to the Portinscale and then back round into Keswick. Catch you in a while. So once again we come inland a bit through some of the woods and paths and stuff. You cut in from Hawes End to Nickel End. Just takes away from the Derwentwater itself. Not complaining, no. Very busy though. Funny looking sheep. Yeah, quaint little bridge here, look. So this is us now at Nickel End Marine, and we need to go back with it all the way to get back over to Keswick. Catch you in a bit. So we've just gone over the swing bridge from Portinscale over towards Keswick. And as you can see, the Skidder is still clagged in. So we're now at what I would refer to the bottom end of Keswick. Through the trees there was the last school that I attended. It was at the time called Lerthick School. There was 2 schools here. That was the comprehensive, and then you had the high school, but they've now all merged into one. You got Skidder in the background still covered. You've got Lattrig over towards Waller Crag. You got the rugby fields, and then heading up towards Borderdale, and then obviously Cat Bells. So we come all the way around. So far 8.91 miles, and it's taken us 2 hours and 50 minutes. But we were talking to a lot of people and stopping. Now, let's crack on. Almost guaranteed a fly past in Keswick. So this is Greater Bridge itself, now demolished. Just to the side used to be a youth club that we used to go to all the time. For some unknown reason they shut it down, said we didn't need it. And then over there was the famous pencil factory. And again, as you can see up there, skidder, still clagged in. So that was what was Keswick High School, all the brainy ones. And this is us into the main street of Keswick. Well, a bit busier than what it was yesterday. That's probably because it was absolutely pouring down yesterday. I'm looking right up towards the main street itself. So just heading to one of our happy places, Keswick Brewing. Doesn't look too busy. Unfortunately it's not open until 2 o'clock, but we'll be back. The good thing about Keswick is, even though one of our favourite hydration stations is closed at the moment till 2, there's even more. So here's a crafty bar. This is an absolute guddle of a place inside, but you'll see that in a minute. So this is right inside the crafty bar. Highly recommend the bar.
That joke's for me. Still makes me laugh after all these years. Tell you what,
Moot Hall.
I will.
So that's Hope Park itself, where you can do pitch and putt, putting, or crazy golf. Down by the car park where we are. And for those that enjoy walking around gardens, you can do that as well. So this is us back where we started. Slightly different from this morning. Absolutely rammed. More motorhomes and camper vans arrived. If you're going to come here first thing in the morning or later on at night after 6 o'clock. So walk completed. 10.32 miles in 3 hours and 19 minutes. But a lot of that was stopping and talking to people, but that's what we do.